Another state agency is firing off dire warnings about what will happen if 7% budget cuts approved by the legislature go through. The head of the Children, Youth and Families Department says the cuts that she would have to make would be, quote, bone-chilling and draconian. News 13's Dave Bowman is in the Newsplex with that.
Kim, CYFD Secretary Dorian Dodson says foster parents, people who work at juvenile lockups, and social workers who investigate child abuse cases will have to brace themselves for hard times. The secretary says foster parents could lose mileage money they now use to take kids to school or to special programs. At the YDDC lockup in Albuquerque, Dodson fears there will be no money for a critical plan to renovate cottages for juvenile inmates. She may ask for Habitat for Humanity volunteers to make cottages feel more like home and less like jail. But she worries most about her own probation officers and social workers. They face more work and 9 days of unpaid vacation. That's the equivalent of a 4% pay cut.
At a time when our services are needed most, that our resources are decreased, and our families are in the greatest amount of stress at work and in their own personal lives.
Secretary Dodson says her staffers will try to step up to the challenge of doing more with less, but she added with fewer resources, her department cannot keep up the same level of social services if she has to cut $15 million from her budget. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Now, 2 days ago, it was Human Services talking about cuts. Yesterday, it was Corrections. All these agencies work under the governor, who has been critical of the legislature's budget cuts. We have spoken to quite a few lawmakers who've all told us the governor pressured them not to cut education, which tied their hands in trying to fix this $650 million budget mess.